It's better than that grenade launcher. I had to drop it, unfortunately, because I am unable to carry it all the way up. Done. It looks like that was the only one out there. At least I got myself a bunch of hits. Okay. Without a weapon, with a truly good firepower, it's not going to be done. You see how easily that dealt with that flying robot. It looks like this one is not going to open anytime soon. I'm going to charge this. I need to charge all of my weapons. Done. Let's move on. See what exactly did I miss. There's a towel, hand, chief, some more armor, and newsletter. Blitzmensch. In real life, 26 June 1961, Frankfurt. Yesterday, a science report on a 30-year-old German from Bavaria with the ability to lift an entire car was released to the public. Analysis of his genetic structure showed that his superior Aryan genes are the foundation of his Übermensch strength. Maybe superheroes such as the ones in shows like Blitzmensch and the Uber League will soon become more than a fantasy. The excellence of the Aryan race is an established fact within the world scientific community, says Otto Grunwald at the Institute of German Heritage Research. I would say that the best example of a true superhero is none other than our beloved Führer himself. Don't all superheroes require a sidekick? In that case, General Engel could be Führer's Fraulein Fox, laughs the balding but very intelligent scientist. It looks to me that they made this whole Aryan thing nothing more but a religion of their own. That's it. That's a door right there that has opened, and it wouldn't be opened any other way. Oh! This, on the other hand, has triggered something else. I don't have that many bullets, so I have to just take them out. They go all the way. Just like that, yes. Done. I need these weapons. Without these, I would hardly be able to defend against all those robots. And that looks like a nuclear warhead. You know what? I imagined it to be a lot more larger. Could you believe that? Yet there are so many of these. Blowing this one up could create a tsunami that could wash off vast amounts of land.
Grace, I found the nuclear warhead. Tip-top. Bring it to the old man. Seth, was it? I briefed him on the particulars.
Careful, Shimshin, it's not the Tatsuki. You okay?
Well, let me look at you. You're a little pale. You nausea? Any fever?
I'm fine. Never better.
Never better. Well, I need to take care of this. You need to rest.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Well, do me a favor. Before you die, go to Grace. She's at the helm. You know, Caroline's old room.
Okay, so that's the waterhead right there. Right there.
Oh, Shimshin. You should really take it easy, Ingele.
Talk to Grace. Now, where exactly Grace is going to be? Right there. Finally, I've got some kind of an indication where she could possibly be. Yes.
William?
What?
I feel like you've been avoiding me. What's wrong? Talk to me.
Look at me, Anya. I'm the damn Tin Man. How am I gonna get close to you?
I don't care. We'll figure something out. We always do. Huh? Hey, why won't you at least try?
Because I'm fucking dying. The longer we keep pretending it won't happen, the harder it's gonna be. I'll be in the ground a week from now.
You don't know that! What, you can see the future now? Don't act like you know things you can't possibly know!
Well, the toilet works.
Slashy, are you still here? You need to haul ass back to mission control and get all your ducks in a row. Now, the Haas-2 helicopter is spinning up in the hangar, and it'll get you as far as Galveston, but from there, baby, you're gonna have to improvise.
Dynamite, boss.
Blazkowicz, head on up to the hangar and make sure that Haas-1 is mission ready, all right?
Not being there for you. Not rearing up our kids. That's too much to bear.
Then don't give up, William. 'Cause I will never, ever give up on you. No matter what. Come with me to the showers. Hmm? We'll take this thing off. I'll clean you up. You smell.
I take it off. I'm afraid I'll fall apart. Pieces won't fit back together again. I just gotta keep going. For as long as I can. Well, Caroline, I fucked up and told her. Turns out, the hurt I tried to spare was mine, not hers.
It's time to recharge one of those batteries. Now, where exactly that battery is? I have no idea so far. And I don't see. Yeah, I finally can see it. It looks like I just need to hold G and it will may show me some kind of an indication here.
been entombed.
We're safe, Barbara. That's what matters. Don't you worry.
It reminds me of when the bomb fell. Being deep underground, trapped, feeling Mama's hand, or holding on to it.
Yeah, but on the upside, there's no radiation, no Nazis, hidden from the world. Heck, we're safer than we've been in like forever.
I know I'm being irrational, Huey, but I can't control it. I'm being suffocated. It feels like I can feel the dust clogging up my throat. The heat from the first wave and the screams. The fucking screams, man!
Hey, come on, girl. Just breathe. Try to breathe. You okay, sister?
I'm okay. Gotta get used to this.
They have to get used to this submarine.
Captain Vasquez.
Right. Let's see if this bird is ready to fly like Grace asked me to.
Hello, Captain.
Put everything else out of your mind.
Hold up. Baldo hear about New York. Very bad place.
Ah. There's quite a few of these babies that can fly out there, as you can see. But it looks like some of these are just cracked. And we've got this one right here. And I just need to charge its battery, that's it. And I wasn't talking about my gun.
Salut, Captain Blazkowicz.
Oh wow, would never
Looks like I need
thought
more power.
Okay, let's do this. And so I'm going to charge this weapon right here. Use it to power up this helicopter.
Chopper's fat and sassy.
Ça va bien, Captain
Should let
Blazkowicz?
Grace know.
Okay.
How's it going, Captain?
Everything's going just
Strange
fine.
how you get used to living in hell. Everything's fucked up, but people just carry on regardless.
I don't know anything else. I don't have any money.
What's going on?
I'm currently pressing G and I was looking for that indicator. It's good that it showed me it.
All set. Chopper's good to go.
Thanks, man. I think it's time we had a gathering.
Max, what have you done? This is no good. What's going on? Oh shit, here he comes.
What are you sort of got looking on? For Christ's sake! Why wasn't anyone watching it?
Fergus, everyone is busy. No time for babysitting.
Well, lock him up with a pig then. What's the problem?
Mentos!
My favourite shirt. Fuck, Max!
Fergus, it's only a shirt.
No, it's not just a fucking shirt. I got this shirt at Kinloss. It's the only one I have.
All right, y'all. Drop whatever the fuck you're doing. Because we got some hell to raise. Hey, Englishman. You got nukes on this ship. Did you know that?
Oh, is that why it only took one of them to level Death's entire fucking compound? You figured that out, oh great genius.
Oh, so you knew. Yet you only used the one. Explain that blip to me, shit for brains, because you are stupid for real.
Fuck's sakes, you can't bloody well just go around dropping bombs on random civilians, you dim-witted bampot.
Oh, eat me, cocksucker. I'm not saying we chunk nukes at a bunch of cities all willy-nilly, pencil dick. Do I look like a fucking Nazi to you?
No. I would say you most resemble a skitter-drukit cunt rag, emitting a heinous honking similar to that of a shite-spewing volcano, affronting the senses of full force.
Well, at least my face isn't a dead ringer for a massive prolapsed rectum. I want to blow a gut just looking at your bleary-eyed jive ass. Know what I'm saying?
The reason we haven't used one of the other atom bombs, which would be obvious to anyone who isn't profoundly idiotic, is we need a proper target first.
Well, I'm here to say that I got a proper target. And it's a fucking good one, too. So sit your clown ass down, you dumb fuck, Scottish motherfucker.
Fair enough.
Check it out. I sent Special ahead to his hometown of Roswell, New Mexico to prep for the mission. Now, there's a tunnel that's accessible through Special's hideout that will take you straight into the Nazis' top-secret underground base, where they're experimenting with some sort of wigged-out alien technology.
Roswell, New Mexico, you said? This is one of ours.
What do you mean? One of yours?
Yeah, wouldn't you like to know? So you can send coded messages back to your pals in Berlin?
No.
What the fuck is she even doing here?
Grace, why? She's good people.
She's a fucking Nazi. On your boat. What were you saying, Pops?
That secret base you were talking about was constructed by us. Das hier, one of our biggest safekeeps. Yeah, it was located here, underground, near what is now Roswell, New Mexico, but it existed for 1,000 years, long before America got subjugated by the Europeans. It contained technology related to anti-gravity research, something that could easily turn the tide of war. We gave the US government access to it. Unfortunately, it was too late. America fell. The Nazis took hold of our safekeep.
Shit, that's not gonna sit well with Special. He had his bet on space aliens. He once saw a ship that crashed back there in 47.
So what do you want with this place?
Know what the Oberkommando is?
Hey, that's where the top brass clad tails of the Nazi war machine reside.
Yeah, well, the Nazis moved it into your safekeep set. So whatever it is so important that the whole upper echelon of the Nazi leadership left Berlin and set up shop in New Mexico.
And this is why you need this for.
What on earth is that? This is a portable nuclear bomb. We're gonna take out the Oberkommando, cripple the Nazi leadership, and destabilize the fucking country and let the people know that the fight is back on. Blazkowicz, load up. I'm sending you to Roswell with this. Roswell is out of helicopter range, so we'll drop you off by the coast near Galveston. From there, you will catch a ride to Roswell. Rendezvous with Super Special at Papa Joe's All-American Diner and plant the nuke inside the very heart of the Oberkommando. Then, you blow that shit the fuck up.
Would you look at that?
Okay, Blazkowicz, look for Papa Joe's All-American Diner. Meet Super Special inside the restaurant. Do not break cover.
Can't believe this. That's just beautiful. We will have ourselves a look into the Nazi USA.
Back off, citizen!
Oh wow.
Back off now!
Look at that fool.
It's Billy!
Okay, that's it. I'm dead. That's what you get for angering those soldiers there by the gate. Oh, you fool.
Okay, Blazkowicz, look for Papa Joe's All-American Diner. Meet Super Special inside the restaurant. Do not break cover.
It looks like we may blow up this on a victory day. Would you look at that? These are the Ku Klux Klan.
So, Americans, are you going to the concert tonight?
Oh, Jeb here is. He's a big fan of DK for ain't you, Jeb?
The music makes me happy. What's wrong with that, Wayne? Nothing wrong with that, Jeb.
I like your style, Americans. Very good.
You're part of the Reich now, subject of the great Führer. I hope for your sake you consider the Reich and all its glorious people your own.
Yes, of course, sir. Sure.
Let me give you some free advice. You are witnessing a new dawn for America. You have a choice in this new world, because the time will come when, how do you say, the wheat detaches from the chaff. Have you taken your German lessons?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. You, how do you say thank you in German?
Oh, of course, sir. Let me see. It's,
Yes?
Dank.
Yes, out with it.
Danke.
My God.
Danke.
Was that all right?
No, that was terrible. You're butchering my beautiful language. It's Danke schön, verdammt. Say it.
Danke schön.
Incorrect. Danke schön.
Danke schön.
Danke schön?
I've heard enough. No more.
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm still practicing.
You will practice hard.
Oh, I will, sir, and I am so sorry.
Danke schön, officer. Let's look around. What else is in here? It looks to me that the shops are closed due to the fact that there's a parade out there. Let's look at the paper today, 4th of July, 1961, Roswell. At the movie theater in Roswell, we are showing the following movies today. A Time for Change, a heartbreaking movie about an ordinary convenience store clerk who struggles to convince his fellow Americans that change is necessary for the white man's survival. How the West Was Saved, the true story of how the West was conquered from the bloody hands of murderous Indians. Joe and the Robot Dog. During the Liberation War, an American patriot and his robot dog stand up against his communist boss who wants to create a multiracial workforce. America, the New Order. Lady Helena's epic story of how the Great Führer led the Liberation War that ended the tyranny in America and introduced the new American order. Love in a Time of Terror. A strong German soldier and a beautiful female American news reporter fall in love, but a degenerate terrorist's bomb attack traps them both in the city subway and they have only hours to make it out before they die. Have a nice movie watching experience, you all. Audience members are required to dispose of their waste. Anyone who disobeys will be reported to the authorities. Thank you for your cooperation. Hail Hitler. The Star-Spangled Daily, your #1 source for all American news. That was Roswell cinema schedule. Looks like I won't be able to get into the shop. What did they notice?
I will tell you, you're a fucking Nazi traitor.
Huh.
You I can trust. All those Nazi scum will die like boom.
It looks like some of these Americans that are not that old, as you can see, maybe 40, 50,
What are you looking at?
are still not happy at all about this occupation out here. Look at this truck right here, it looks awesome. A beast of a machine.
Oh man, is this all they have? Jesus Christ. Can't drink any of this.
Oh! Is somebody bombarding?
Captain Cap,
Oh no! That was just a plane.
Das sind keine Abschüsse. Die sorgen dafür, dass das Gewehr mir nicht wegrutscht. Ich habe Probleme mit schwitzigen Händen.
Ich krieg Ausschlag an den Füßen. Was sollen wir mit Wollsocken? Wir sind doch hier nicht in Bayern.
Mir gefällt's hier. Ein kaltes Bier nach Dienstschluss und die Welt ist in Ordnung.
Hey, ich lade dich heute Abend ein. Die haben nur diese winzigen Ami-Gläser. Aber wir können die Blumenvasen von der Fensterbank nehmen.
Abgemacht.
Keep your distance, citizen. Hey, you!
Okay, I'm getting the hell out of here. As you can see, these Nazis are very kind of aware.
Want to buy a newspaper? I got today's news for you right here, mister. Only one Reichsmark. Say, mister, you look familiar to me. Are you some kind of celebrity?
Let's buy the newspaper and check this out. The Star-Spangled Daily. Victory Day Parade, biggest in history. 4th of July, 1961, Roswell. The Burgermeister of Roswell said today that the Victory Day Parade planned in Roswell would be the biggest in the history of the city. Since the city was liberated by our beloved Führer from the oppressive capitalists and dictators in Washington, the city has been celebrating Victory Day every 4th of July. Like everyone else across the American territories, I usually buy myself one of those salty pretzels and watch the might of our German protectors as they march on by, said Jack Childress, a 45-year-old store owner. I tried to get a glimpse of the Panzerhunden, but you got to find a good spot for that with all them people coming out to watch the parade.
Mister, you... God. If you are who I think you are, I just want you to know I am behind you all the way.
It looks like he recognized me from all those posters out there. Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful news! When's the wedding? We haven't decided on a date yet, but soon. You're invited, of course, Auntie. Oh, that's nice, dear. Give my regards to your father when you return to the farm. Oh, and tell him I'm putting some hardworking slaves up for auction this week if he's interested. There'll be cocktails. I'll tell him, Auntie. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye, dear.
I knew that the Nazis were slave traders. You see, the Nazis are very like American from that perspective. They both used to be slave traders at some point in their histories. Book review of the Trumbauer Journals. 1st July 1961, Washington. The Trumbauer Journals is a bone-chilling so-called alternate history novel about what would have happened if the Allies had won the war, written by Nobel Prize-winning author Inga Kramer. It begins with the catastrophic events that leads to the defeat of the glorious Army of the Reich. Hero Peter Trumbauer, piloting the ship which in our world dropped the legendary atom bomb, the Westraffer, over Manhattan, is shot down minutes before reaching New York. Trumbauer survives and swims ashore, where he gathers a colorful cast of heroic freedom fighters that soon become known as the last of the Aryans. With the army of godness defeated, civilization itself falls into disarray, degeneracy and corruption. It is against this harrowing dystopian backdrop that we follow Trumbauer and his Aryan freedom fighters in the struggle against an oppressive global regime. This is perhaps Kramer's finest writing to date, who is known for masterpieces such as Don't Forget the Fatherland and Your Heart is German. The plot is riveting and characters are so real that they almost jump out of the page. Above all, it effectively instills the reader with the dread of society ruled by Jews, homosexuals, and other degenerates. While this may be incredibly offensive to many people, there is a message of hope in this book, and hope is that is at the very core of Glorious Reich. Our rating 4 out of 4 stars. So he's trying to write about today. Oh, look at that, that's an officer. Oh no, he checks out identities. I should keep away from these robots out here. Let's further take a look at this officer of the Reich. Smoking a cigarette, looking at these donuts, wearing some kind of armor. That badge is indicating that he's a policeman, I guess, like it's a police force, or in this case a suppression force for local population, because I did kind of see in some books in the past that Nazi policemen wear these kind of massive badges on them. Obviously they're quite bulky, but that indicated that they were kind of police force of some sort. You know, in war they certainly maybe would have been called policemen, but they wouldn't be the policemen we know. They would be just oppressors, that's it. Oh yeah, let's look. This guy's guarding the theater. Ooh. I'm getting the hell out of here then.
I took Mary Jane to see his Wolfenstein movie last night. Gee whiz, what a swell movie. The Fuhrer sure cleaned up Hollywood from all that depraved filth they used to show in the cinema. Now, it's much more wholesome. And what a hoot of a movie. You're in for a real treat.
What is taking them so long? Why don't they open? Say, why don't we come again on Saturday? We'll make it a double date. You bring Mary Jane, and I'll bring Mandy.
Next weekend, maybe. I'm taking German classes at the library this weekend.
No, they're good.
Good, good. Well, you won't see any shootings at this theater when so many guards are looking after it. It looks like the Nazis are taking the suppression here really, really seriously. A bookseller.
It's taking so long.
Papa Joe's All-American Diner. My kind of dive.